there and welcome back. So just a quick thank you for everyone who's watched and liked everything for the video last week. I was just checking I had what this is the right way around first, because you know what I'm like, I show them back to front, front to back, inside out, and every which way possible, sometimes apart from the right way around. So the eagle-eyed amongst you will have spotted that over here, you can see there, this, hang on, there we go, over here, over here, there's a couple more ready just off screen. Today we are going to be looking at the Hornby Wharton wagon. Now this is a cracking little wagon. I paid various amounts for this. I was lucky, and the box one that you can see over there and this one here, again these ones haven't been used yet, that's why I've left them to show you. I got these two for £20 for the pair, and that was a really good deal. The other ones, we got it. The other ones I paid between say £12 and £15 for, and I am looking to collect a few more of these because I really like the grey and these look cracking going around on a layout. So yeah, as again, while last week's video was quite a long one, I thought I'd keep it nice and short for this week, something a little simple. But yeah, again, thank you to everybody who's commented and liked. There were some, well not some, but all the comments were like, so far what I've read and replied to were just really great, really positive. And just quickly off topic before we get to that, a few people were saying about the review being positive. I don't want to be a channel that says everything's rubbish sort of thing, you know. I always want to find or look at the positive in everything. If something's slightly different, slightly not right, then you know, it's so what, as long as the actual bones of it is okay. And I always want to show a good working model. I wouldn't want to show a manufacturer's model that isn't at its potential best, because that doesn't do justice to the, I know there are ones out there what people have had problems with, this and the other, but you'll get that with anything, with the amount of stuff what's being made. So I just want to keep positive, look at the, because the amount of negativity, what, not with the hobby but just in general, I just want to be as positive as I can, and that's why I'm a bit of a loony on the camera. Anyway, let's get this to the desk, let's have a look at these, and then let's see what I've done with the other ones, which are really cool. And here it is now, quickly, because I think I forgot. If I didn't forget, then no problems, but here we go again with the product number so you can see what it is. And I'm sure that if you put a Hornby Wharton, you'll find these super easy. So let's have a look. So as we can see, we've got a really nice grey. Let me see if I can make that look a little bit more realistic on the camera. I'll try one more. Ah, that looks a lot better. Yeah, there was a little bit on the bright side, but yeah, that looks a lot more realistic. I mean, as you can see, this thing is really nice and free moving. In fact, that bit there, that was actually bouncing off the little bit of lichen what's at the end of this little, like a show plinth piece. So yeah, absolutely cracking wagon. And part of that free running comes down to, well, obviously being well made as they normally are from Hornby. We've got our metal wheels underneath, which look fantastic. And yeah, we've got a cracking livery on here. The way it's been done on it, even over the bits of this what are moulded into the body, it still looks absolutely fantastic. So we've got Arthur Wharton, Leeds Limited. Then round the side we've got a bit that shows, let's have a look, that almost looks like it shows that that section would lift up. Hang on, I've actually not noticed that before. That's why I like doing the reviews as well, because sometimes even I notice things I haven't seen before. But yeah, that looks absolutely brilliant. We've got, again, absolute cracking livery on the other side, and we can see that this part is reinforced with the metal plates, and then yeah, this part, this looks like it's supposed to open or lift up. But anyway, we'll have a look inside. As you can see there, you've got a cracking bit of detail on the inside, and with the way that the paint's been finished in that transition between what's supposed to be the wood and then the exterior is fantastic. There is tons of riveting, tons of detail on this, as you can see, and we've got the really nice looking axles, the brake rigging. You've got like the leaf spring suspension there. That really does look fantastic, and you've even got a little tiny, I'm assuming that will be a builder's plate, and again there. And I have in the past got the close-up camera on this, and I am still working with the audio because I just want to make sure that that is right, because I know with the microphone what I use for that, it can be a bit like loud or a bit quiet. So yeah, I just want to make sure that I've got it right. And there's the camera knock that we all like, and yeah, but I'm sure, I would like to say I'm pretty confident that these would actually be readable with the right camera. As we can see, we've got Hornby underneath, made in China, as most of them are. We've got our older style decouplings. Well, let me just have a look around the back. Now I'm not sure if these are the ones that will click in and out, you know, for replacing. But with this being a newer type, you can see it doesn't look like it's molded on, so I'm sure that is something that we would be able to change if we needed to. Now, I did mention that I have a few more of these, so let's just grab them and bring them into shot. Now, me being me, I have to turn these around the right way so that the reinforced section is all on the same side. Otherwise, it would drive me loopy. Well, I mean, I'm loopy enough as it is. I know by some of the videos what you've seen me do, but you know, I'm trying to keep what bit of sanity I have. And these look absolutely brilliant with a co-loading like that. I honestly do not know what kind of load these would take, but for me, I always like a co-load. I just think it looks good. And if you get the real imitation coal, even when you do glue it in like that, you can see it's still... Did a piece drop out then? Oi! Get back in there! Stop playing up, dirty wagon. Yeah, it really does give a really cracking effect to it. And what I will show you, because a little bit has come out of this one, it's come loose. So what I've done here, as you can see, is I'll fill this in. I've got little blocks of polystyrene, or if you're in America, styrofoam. I've cut these to various shapes in various ways, and as we can see, it gives you different looking piles of how the coal's been stacked. So you can see this one here has been done a bit more like this, where this one was cut kind of like that. We've got this one here, which was cut more like that, just to give us a slightly like a heaped load in the middle. Plus, as well, in you doing that, you know, if you've want your load peeking over the top like this one, if you cut your polystyrene styrofoam to about this thickness, instead of filling all that up with your load, you're only using the top section. And two things: one, you obviously save a lot, and two, depending on what you're popping in there, it will also save a lot on weight. Because, you know, some of the smaller locos, some of the say lighter, maybe railroadish type locos won't pull as many as the more premium ones, just because they themselves are light. Or if you do this, then as well as helping them to pull more wagons, you're putting less stress on the motor too. So in theory, that should give you a longer life out of the motor. And hey, you know, I am going to show it one day as a my first train set video, which I thought would be so cool because I still have the box. But I have a Intercity 225, and I don't want to say, but that train set is 30 years old and it's still got the original motor. So for all the stick that I know Hornby gets with quality, that train has lasted 30 years with the original motor in. Yes, it's had new bushes, but if that isn't a testament to build quality, I don't know what is. I know cars that haven't lasted anywhere near that long. So anyway, I really went off on one there. But yeah, these are absolute cracking wagon. A definite great addition to any layout, especially if you're era specific and you're looking for something around that time. And I can imagine as well that these weathered, again, it's not typically my thing, although I have started liking a couple more of them recently, but only in the rolling stock. You know, I can see these being easy to do, and they will look fantastic as well. So with that being said, hope you've enjoyed this video. Again, thank you for the video last week, and all those who have subscribed from it, thank you so very much. And yeah, I think that's about it from us this week. So thumbs up, like and subscribe if you would. That would be absolutely amazing, and thank you so much if you do so, and it's free to do. And with that being said, we shall see you in the next video.